Green. Here, Green. Okay, the next one is Shannon.
Shannon?
Yes, please. Thank you.
Hi, your name, sir?
Shannon DeMonte Shannon.
Thank you. Calling case number 210-55229, People Say Michigan versus DeMonte Shannon Counsel. Full waive the formal reading into tonight. Gets on your client's behalf. Stand by. Court's going to review the file before we set dates.
Hey, big fella.
Such a long time. I could have signed off. We could have signed on. Why did I say I was trying to get?
Green just came.
It's 3:30.
We thought it was 4 o'clock, man.
All right, thank you. Counsel, for waive the formal reading into a not guilty plea on your client's behalf. Counsel, let's go to the bond argument before we set dates.
Mr. Shannon is 22 old. He is not on probation or parole. I believe he has no assault of prior criminal convictions, understands the no contact order, has no issue with that, Your Honor. He lives with his mother, has her support. This incident allegedly is from November 5, 2020, Your Honor, and was not entered until January 12th this year. Did not, I don't believe he's ever arraigned or not see any caveats, don't believe he's a flight risk, Your Honor. He's unemployed at this moment and does receiving unemployment. He is seeking to complete his education. His mother is also wrong with that. He does have a 4-year-old child. And respectfully ask him, of course, to consider personal bond. I understand these very serious allegations, but they are allegations. There's quite some time that has passed, Your Honor.
Thank you. Did you see his bond or any hold?
No holds, Your Honor.
Thank you, counsel. Court takes into account representations, including your client's significant ties to the community. Of course, also balancing it with the pandemic facing the nation at this time, as well as the seriousness of the charges and the nature of the allegations. Court also wants to ensure safety of the community, including that of the complaining witness. Court also appreciates that a review of the file shows that during this alleged series of events, there were minor children in the home at the time. To ensure all the parties involved, as well as the integrity of the case, ensure your client returns to court while this case is pending. Court is going to set bond in the amount of $10,000 personal bond. Your client is going to be subject to Wayne County Sheriff's GPS tether. Also, while this case is pending, your clients have absolutely no contact with the complaining witness, Brittany Stoltz. No contact means no written or verbal communication with this person, no messages to her through third parties. The no contact order also extends your place of residence and place of employment, and no social media contacts directly or indirectly. Is there anything further, counsel? I'm sorry, March 1, 2021 at 8:30 a.m. to 36th District Court, followed by a Zoom clearing examination dates to be determined. It's in front of Judge Archer. Okay, anything further? Okay, you're all set, so you can step away from the camera. Thank you, ma'am. Hi, your name, sir?
Curtis Burrow, man.
Thank you, sir. Calling case number 210-55789, People State of Michigan versus Curtis Earl Bird Council.
Just start off with Mr. Bird with formal reading of the constitutional law and then.
Waive the formal reading, enter a not guilty plea on your client's behalf. There's going to be a Zoom probable cause conference date February 17, 2021 at 8:30 at the 36th District Court, followed by a Zoom preliminary examination date on February 24, 2021 at 9 o'clock at the 36th District Court in front of Judge Giles and Esteban.
Mr. Bird is 56 years old. He, I believe, left,
I was bringing them down here and put it, yeah.
he is a high school grad, is a college as well, and he's a U.S. Marine Corps veteran, Your Honor. He does suffer from high blood pressure. He's not on probation or parole. He lives alone, Your Honor. He does not live in a order. And I understand he's a very serious Your Honor, and the court has found safety. So Your Honor, I am respectfully asking the court to consider, a very high personal bond and a GPS tether, and the court is going to deny that and make house arrest, Your Honor. He does, again, suffer from high blood pressure, he's older, Your Honor, and
Thank you. DDC is the bond. Are there any holds?
No holds, Your Honor.
Thank you. Council Court takes into account representations, including which you indicated are pre-existing conditions in light of the pandemic. Court is also balancing it with the nature of the charges and the seriousness of the allegations. And given your representations, again, the court must balance all of those elements, including these are serious allegations combined with an allegation of an assaultive nature within the context of a domestic dynamic. Given what you've indicated, ma'am, court is going to do the following. Court is going to set bond in the amount of $7,500, 10%. More importantly, your client is going to be subject to Wayne County Sheriff's GPS tether. Also, while this case is pending, your client is to have absolutely no contact with the complaining witness, Shakika Taylor. No contact means no written or verbal communication with this person, no messages to her through third parties. The no contact order also extends to the place of residence and place of employment, and no social media contacts, direct or indirectly. The most important thing is the no contact order, because if your client violates that no contact order in any way, shape, or form, he's going to get picked up and he's going to spend the rest of this case in custody, pre-existing conditions or no pre-existing conditions, because that is for the safety of your client, to ensure the integrity of the case while it's pending, as well as the safety of the complaining witness while the case is pending. Because if he violates that no contact order, he's going to get picked up. Is there anything further?
I just want to confirm the court date, Your Honor, sorry.
I'm sorry, February 17, 2021 at 8:30 at the 36th District Court, followed by a Zoom preliminary examination date February 24, 2021 at 9 o'clock, 36th District Court in front of Judge Giles.
Thank you.
Okay, you're all set, sir. You can step away from the camera.
Let's see your wristband. You got 3, let's do. Second time, we step on the white line, see the first and last name.
Hi, your name, sir?
All right, how you doing? All right, how you doing?
Put that back on.
Doing well, sir. Your name, sir?
Michael, Ernest.
Thank you. Calling case number 210-55793, People State of Michigan versus Michael Dwayne, Ernest Counsel. With formal reading, enter not guilty plea on your client's behalf. There's going to be a Zoom probable cause conference date March 1, 2021 at 8:30 at the 36th District Court, followed by a Zoom preliminary examination date to be determined also at the 36th District Court in front of Judge Jones and Esteban.
Cameron is 39 years old, lifelong resident of Michigan, no prior, is employed. He's not on probation or parole. He does live with family. This is assaulted. I'm respectfully asking for a personal bond.
Thank you. And DDC is bond. Any holds?
No holds, Your Honor.
Thank you. Council Court takes into account representations, including your client's significant ties to the community. It doesn't have anything else outstanding or pending. Court also balances that with the pandemic facing the nation at this time, and this is non-assaultive. Given those elements, court will set bond in the amount of $1,000 personal bond and no firearms while this case is pending. Is there anything further? Okay, you're all set, so you can step away from the camera.
What's the wristband say, brother, man? 7. Stand right here. Which one? Say. White line, kiss the first and last name.
Got him up, we'll put it back. Come on, Ernest.
Is 7?
Hi, your name, sir?
I don't know. I got it.
You.
Hey, Ron,
Stand by.
it's 7. What's number 7?
Counsel, do you have, okay, you said you do have interviews for everyone, including Mr. Kitchen, is that correct? Okay, thank you. Stand by. Calling case number 210-55791, U.S. Michigan versus Kawan Lee Kitchen, counsel. Call away the formal reading, enter a not guilty plea on your client's behalf. Stand by.
Go ahead.
All right, counsel, court will waive the formal reading, enter a not guilty plea on your client's behalf. There is going to be a Zoom probable cause conference date March 1, 2021 at 8:30 a.m. to 36th District Court, followed by a Zoom preliminary examination date to be determined, also the 36th District Court, and will be in front of Judge Archer. And I'm sorry, if you hadn't already done, if you can just reiterate your bond argument, please.
Yeah, Mr. Kitchen is 31 years old, he's a lifelong resident of Detroit. He does receive over for and learning disability, Your Honor. He has 6 kids. He does have an alternative place to stay. He understands no contact order, has no issue with it. He's got involved in support, providing all of her contact information as well. These are allegations and respectful asking the court to consider it personal.
Thank you. And did he see as the bond, are there any holds?
No hold, Your Honor.
Thank you. Counsel Court takes into account your representations, including that he does have significant family and residential ties and stable community, and he does have another place to stay while this case is pending. To ensure what is going to be a no contact order while this case is pending, court is going to do the following. Court will set bond in the amount of $10,000, personal bond. Also, while this case is pending, absolutely no contact with complaining witness Denisha Smith. No contact means no written or verbal communication with this person, no messages to her through third parties. The no contact order also extends to her place of residence and place of employment, and no social media contacts directly or indirectly. And at this time, court is not going to impose a GPS tether, but in the event that your client violates that no contact provision in any way, shape, or form, he's going to get picked up. Also, let the record reflect that bond is subject to review at any time. So if your client fails to comply with the no contact order and makes contact, goes near that residence, goes near the complaining witness, reaches out or makes any contact, verbally, non-verbally, social media, any of the type, directly or indirectly, he's going to get picked up. Or the alternative, he could be subject to GPS tether. Is there anything further? And also, no firearms while this case is pending. Anything further? Okay, you're all set, sir. You can step away from the camera.
Not done with 27. We'll have some back. Okay, go back up there and sit that phone. Yeah.
Hi, your name, sir?
James Wright.
I'm sorry, your name one more time, sir?
James Wright.
Okay, that's fine. Thank you. Just keep it over your nose and mouth. I'm sorry, sir. Go ahead. This is case number 21044-175, U.S. Michigan versus James Howard Wright, also known as Andre Fortson, also known as James Howard, also known as James Jr. Wright. Counsel? So with formal reading, enter not guilty plea on your client's behalf. There's a Zoom pretrial date, March 1, 2021 at 8:30 a.m. to 36th District Court, and it is in front of Judge Garrett and Esteban, Austin Garrett Esteban.
The writer, 37 years old, is a lifelong resident of Detroit. He does have his GED, he's not on probation or parole. He is, was approved, Your Honor. He understands the no contact order. In fact, he asked us to ask the court to give a no contact contact order because he doesn't want people pushing him to contact him or any trouble regarding our allegations. He has an alternative place to stay, so I'm requesting to ask the court to consider termination.
Thank you. DDC is bond. Are there any holds?
No holds, Your Honor.
Thank you. Council court does take into account representations, including your client, you representing to this court that your client is being very forthright. He wants an opportunity to create a different situation for himself in relation to the complainant. So the court is going to do the following, taking into account the nature of the charges and the seriousness of the allegations, and also to ensure safety to all parties involved. Court is going to set bond in the amount of $5,000, personal bond. While this case is pending, your clients to have absolutely no contact with the complaining witness, Tasha Shabazz. No contact means no written or verbal communication with this person, no messages to her through third parties. No contact order also extends to a place of residence and place of employment, and no social media contacts directly or indirectly. And also, counsel, in the event, it sounds like your client is expressing a concern with regard to ensuring that there is no contact between the parties. And if need be, counsel, feel free to, if you wish to advise your client, or the court can simply proffer the following: that in the event the complainant attempts to make contact with your client, he is under court order to have no contact with the complaining witness, so he is free to not answer any calls, not reach out, not to respond to anything. If anything, your client may simply keep a record to himself, make notes, and convey that to his attorney anytime that there is a contact from the complaining witness. That is to protect him. And also, again, he's under no obligation to respond to anything in terms of any attempts at contact from the complaining witness. So again, no contact for him means he is free from having to respond to anything. Is there anything further?
I just want to confirm the court date is kind of
March 1, 2021 at 8:30 a.m. It is by Zoom in front of Judge Garrett. Sir, do you understand what the court is indicating? You are free from having to reach out or make any contact. You do not, in fact, you are prohibited from responding to anything. Make a note of any attempts at contact and simply forward that to your attorney as soon as you get it. Do you understand?
Yes, I do.
Counsel, is there anything further?
No, thank you.
Okay, you're all set, so you can step away from the camera.
This one, sir.
Hi, your name, sir?
Juwan Williams.
Thank you. Calling case number 210-55792, People State of Michigan versus Juwan Williams, also known as Juwan DeMar Williams. Counsel.
Dr. Chairman, on behalf of Defendant Williams, today, formal reading understands the constitutional right to stand.
Go waive the formal reading, enter a not guilty plea on your client's behalf. Stand by. All right, counsel, stand by. All right, counsel, if you haven't already, if you can make your bond arguments, and then we'll determine dates.
Mr. Williams is 31 years old. He's a truck driver. He's been employed for 3 years. He's a lifelong resident of Detroit. To my knowledge, prior from 2007, Your Honor, nothing else. And during, not on probation or parole, he did get his GED. He lives with his brother. He's got family ties, community ties. He's got 2 children, Your Honor. They're 1 and 2 years old. He understands the no contact order, has no issue with that, provided us with all of the contact information that he needs. These are allegations, Your Honor. So I request that the court consider a personal bond.
Thank you. DDC is bond, are there any holds?
No holds, Your Honor.
Thank you. Counsel, court takes into account representations, including your client's gainful employment, as well as his significant ties to the community and the unique dynamic of his employment. So here's what the court is going to do. The court is not going to impose a tether. However, court is going to do the following. Court will set bond in the amount of $7,500 personal bond. While this case is pending, absolutely no contact with the complaining witness, Gabrielle Adams. No contact means no written or verbal communication with this person, no messages to her through third parties. The no contact order also extends to the place of residence and place of employment, and no social media contacts directly or indirectly. The most important thing is the no contact order, because if your client violates the no contact order, he's going to get picked up and he will spend the rest of this case in custody. Is there anything further? I'm sorry, March 1, 2021 at 8:30 a.m. to 36th District Court, followed by a Zoom preliminary examination date to be determined, also at the 36th District Court in front of Judge Jones. Is there anything further? Okay, you're all set, sir. You can step away from the camera.
Come on, man.
Hi, your name, sir?
Matthew Bradley, Jr.
Okay. Calling case number 2105579 People State Michigan versus Matthew James Brantley Jr. Counsel. Call with formal reading, enter a not guilty plea on your client's behalf. Stand by. Okay, counsel, court will waive the formal reading and turn not guilty plea on your client's behalf as a Zoom probable cause conference date March 1, 2021 at 8:30 a.m. to 36th District Court, followed by a Zoom preliminary examination date to be determined at the 36th District Court. Again, it will be by Zoom, and it will be in front of Judge Archer and Esteban.
Mr. Brantley is 68 years old. He's a lifelong resident of Detroit. He's a retired truck driver and receives SSI. He's not on probation or parole. He does suffer from high blood pressure, Your Honor. He's gonna stay with his sister, Your Honor, in Taylor. He understands no contact issues. He has no issue with that, Your Honor. The no contact order, I want he has no issue with that. So I'm respectfully asking the court to consider a personal bond. These are allegations, Your Honor, I believe expires from 1992.
I have a friend.
So respectfully, I'm asking for a personal bond.
Thank you. DDC is about. Are there any holds?
No holds, Your Honor.
Thank you, counsel. Court takes into account representations, including your client's significant long-term ties to the community, as well as other pre-existing conditions in light of COVID. Court is also balancing with the nature of the charges and the seriousness of the allegations. Court also appreciates you proactively addressing what is going to be a no-contact order, and that your client will have another place to stay while the case is pending. Given those elements, court will set bond in the amount of $5,000 personal bond. Most importantly, while this case is pending, absolutely no contact with complaining witness Helen Whitaker. No contact means no written or verbal communication with this person, no messages to her through third parties. The no contact order also extends to the place of residence and place of employment, and no social media contacts directly or indirectly. Is there anything further? Okay, you're all set, so you can step away from the camera.
You gonna sit down, thank you.
I asked one.
Where you at? Hey, Bree, you come up? You said one, I think?
Excuse me.
Floor?
No, be a nurse, sir.
Yes.
No. Thank you. State your first and last name.
Mark Anthony Calhoun.
Thank you. Calling case number 2104417 People State Michigan versus Mark Anthony Calhoun. Counsel.
Let's chat against Mr. Calhoun from reading, understands his constitutional rights to stand.
Call with formal reading, enter not guilty plea on your client's behalf. There is going to be a Zoom pretrial date March 1, 2021 at 8:30 a.m. to 36th District Court in front of Judge Austin Garrett, and as to bond.
Your Honor, Mr. Calhoun is 67 years old. He's a lifelong resident of Detroit. He has no prior, Your Honor. Does receive SSI, not on probation or parole. He does have an alternative state with his sister, Your Honor. But he understands the no contact order and has no issues that he does also have no question, Your Honor. So I'm respectfully asking the court to consider a personal bond.
Okay, thank you. DDC is the bond. Are there any holds?
No holds, Your Honor.
Okay, thank you. Counsel, court takes into account representations, and court also appreciates your proactively addressing what is going to be a no contact order while this case is pending. Court is going to do the following. Court will set bond in the amount of $3,000 personal bond while this case is pending. No contact with complaining witness Tanya Calhoun. No contact means no written or verbal communication with this person, no messages to her through third parties. The no contact order also extends to her place of residence and place of employment, and no social media contacts directly or indirectly. Is there anything further? Okay, you're all set, so you can step away from the camera. DDC, I think that's everything that we have at this time. Is there anyone with anything for 48 hours or more?
No, Your Honor.
Okay, thank you all, appreciate you. We're